Hi, I'm Coach Amber, and welcome to the MeatRx Success Story Podcast. Today we have Alexandra with us, and she will be talking about her success story with the meat-based diet. Welcome, Alexandra.
Hello, Amber. So happy to be here.
And tell us real quick, where are you from?
I'm from France.
Well, nice to meet you, Alexandra. I can't wait to hear your story. So let's get started. So prior to a meat-based diet, give us a little bit of an idea of what your health was like. Were you having any issues? Did you have weight to lose? What was going on?
Before the meat-based diet, really, I've been struggling with weight issues for about 23 years. The first time I gained weight, I was 20. I am an emotional eater. It's not like something can be cured of. So in the past 23 years, I've tried so many diets. I've gained 60 pounds. I lost 40 pounds. I gained 50, and then more and more. And every time it was the same issue. I was struggling to keep the carbs down, or to keep the calorie down, or to do excessive sports, but nothing was working. And I have two kids, and I gained more and more kilos again in between the two pregnancies, and I couldn't get them out really. I couldn't just get thin again. I mean, not thin, but to lose the weight. And I got married last August, and my goal weight was to be like size 12, or at least to be looking good in my wedding dress. But then the COVID came in, and I gained more kilos. and for me, I think the wedding date was the starting point of my new life. I got married, and a week later I said, okay, that's it. That's the day I'm gonna start my new way of eating. And here I am today. It's like 60 pounds down.
That's awesome. Okay, well, so when you first started a meat-based diet, how did you implement it? Like, what were you eating? What did you include? What did you not include? And did you have any transitional issues?
So I didn't start right away with the meat-based diet because I didn't know about it really. I started with intermittent fasting. I loved it. It really helped me to understand my real cravings, and to control myself, and to learn about hunger pains, and just to learn about that I was not hungry really because I was hungry. I was just hungry because either I was bored, or I was stressed, or I was just depressed, so the intermittent fasting, I needed to know about things. So I went on YouTube and I listened to podcasts, and then I discovered Kelly Hogan and Ken Berry and ShawnBaker and Meatrix, and I think I spend about 3 hours a day still today listening to podcasts. For me, it's like the base to understand how it works, and to help me going on. It's like pep talking myself every day. So it's really, really helping me. And I started by fasting, and then I heard about keto, and I was saying, okay, keto, why not? But it was about macros and counting, and I think I like the variety of things, to have multiple things to eat. But again, when you are addicted to sugar, it's another path to go back to eating too much, and to not dealing with your real society. I don't know if it's perfect in English or not. And then I heard about carnivore with Ken Berry, and I said, oh, this is too much. It goes too far. And but then one day I found myself just eating the meat, and that was it. I just found what works for me, and that made my day, and that makes my day every day now.
That's awesome. So give us a rundown of what is it that you eat on a daily basis? What does a typical day look like?
It's not different than many other people, really. It's like ground beef. I love duck. If I could, I would eat duck every day. Eggs. I do egg puddings. The steak and butter gal recipe is just the perfect recipe for me. And butter. I try to add butter a lot in what I eat. But then the transition is hard for me. I still have IBS. I'm really struggling to control that. Apart from that, it's if I can jump on what's done for me positively, I have no eczema anymore. I had a lot of eczema on my face. It's totally gone. I'm just a ball of energy every day. I'm not walking. I'm like running or jumping from by step. It's amazing the energy you get from that. I don't have any more bloating. The weight loss, of course, I've 60 pounds. I didn't think I would lose them in 5 months' time. It went very quickly. Since I had the kids, my gums were bleeding a lot. It's called like parodontitis or something like this. None. It's not bleeding anymore at all. But for me, it's like a renaissance. It's perfect. And the mental clarity. I was very suspicious about that at the beginning because people talked about it and I didn't understand what they were meaning about it. But one day it really hit me. I was like very, very sharp on things and very just clear about everything. And then I said, okay, that's it.
That's awesome. So was there anything that kind of shocked you that you weren't expecting that improved?
It's like you shape yourself, but you shape yourself mentally, you shape yourself physically, you shape yourself psychologically. I think that's the thing. You get positive about everything. You get, even if things can still bother you every day or you get angry about things, you are positive. You can't get like sad. It's like something like it cheers you up. You cheer yourself up every day, and this strength you get as well by eating the meat, and you feel powerful in all sorts of ways. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's how I feel today. I'm restless.
No, I completely understand that. And it's very common. It's like when you kind of clear your body of all the junk and you give it nutrients like it needs, then everything does become clearer and moods are better. And so I totally get that. Well, and Alexandra, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story. Success stories are so valuable to our community, so people can see that there is hope and that good things do happen when you give your body the proper nutrition. So again, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Really, it's for me, it's like there is a before and there is an after. And before knowing this, I didn't know I would get healthy again. It's not that I gave hope, but I was 40. I was in France. It's like size 46. It's size 18, I think, in the US. I was size 18. I have a job where I have to be always perfect. It's a very special job, and I didn't feel at my place, and I thought that people were looking at me, and for me, I wanted them to see outside like I was feeling myself in the inside, not just to look good in a pair of jeans. It's just to look the way I could see myself inside. And for me, the carnivore diet, it's like I didn't know that it was that great just to eat the meat. Just eat the meat. It's easy. The recipe is easy. And when I have some friends telling me, oh, I've gained some weight, but I'm trying to be careful now. I've just eat carbs and a lot of veggies. And in my head I said, it's not gonna work. I've tried it so many times, but they think I'm crazy, or they wouldn't listen to me, because in France there is you have to eat the veggies and the cheese. I love the cheese, by the way. But I can't go to a doctor to have a blood test, for example. He would just really, really get concerned, and I wouldn't get the right listening from them. So it's very hard to communicate about it. I've got great support from my mom. I've got a twin sister, and we are identical, and she's never had weight problem. So for me, she was my goal. She's not an emotional eater. And for me, when I was size 18 and she was still a size 10, 12, looking gorgeous, and I was looking at her saying, I just want to look like you again. And for me, it was my goal. But then it became just not a physical goal. It became a health goal. And now I think I've never been healthier in my life. I've never felt so powerful in my life on every aspect. I think it's like, power girl.
I love that. That makes me so happy to hear. That is awesome. And again, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that. It means a lot.
But it doesn't come just easy. As I was saying earlier, I still have problem transitioning. I started the carnivore diet hugely constipated, but like 3 weeks without having any bowel movement, and it was very, very. I was really getting concerned. Then I discovered one thing. I discovered if there is one advice, never drink a lot of liquids. Drinking while eating the meat, I paid the hard price for it. And then I went on the opposite side of constipation for a whole week. I couldn't even walk. I was shattered. And still nowadays, I don't know if it's beef or if it's just the meat. I have to take ox bile to be able to digest. Otherwise, I still have IBS and cramps, and the fat is not processed enough. So it's a work in process. But at no point, even though I was at my lowest of energy when I got this explosive diarrheas or things like this, it never made me question my decision of being a carnivore. I never cheated. I never changed my meal plans. For me, it's just an evidence. It's an evidence now. I wouldn't go back to the old way of eating. I like the sugar smell. I smell my son's birthday cake. I smelled it last week and I say, it smells good. But then I was eating my ground beef in front of him and I was just happy about it. And they're happy for me as well because they see me happy. So I think as long as it goes, why change something that's working, really?
I 100% agree with that. That is an awesome ending right there. I love that. And I'm really glad you have the support. That's awesome. But again, I want to thank you for coming on. This has been a wonderful chat and it's really nice meeting you. Thanks, Alexandra.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.